Okay, so we've got a ton of stuff to cover today.
Yeah,
And I'm excited to dive into it.
I am too.
We're going to be talking about this Roblox Winter Spotlight thing.
Right.
And, everyone's been talking about it. And,
Yeah, it's a big one.
24 games,
Yeah.
all decked out and ready to go.
On the holidays.
And they're all running.
Until January 2nd.
Yeah, through January 2nd. So that's pretty cool.
It is.
But even cooler, I think, is this central hub that they've got going on.
Yeah.
Which ties everything together.
Yeah.
And you can even get some exclusive rewards.
Yeah.
So
that's a big draw for sure.
yeah, that's what we're going to get into today.
Yeah, let's break it down.
Yeah, let's break it down.
Yeah.
So I was looking through the articles that you sent over,
Yeah.
and the first one that really caught my eye was Dress to Impress.
Oh, yeah, that's a classic.
You get to save Santa.
You gotta save Santa Claus.
Yeah, so
what happened to him?
I don't know.
But we gotta find out.
Something happened to Santa.
We're gonna find out in Dress to Impress.
We got to go and help.
Exactly.
But on top of that, there's like a ton of new quests and items.
Yeah.
And they even added a skating rink.
Oh, yeah, the skating rink?
So
that's a cool new addition.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that.
Yeah. What about it?
Is it just for fun, or is there something?
And it's mostly for fun.
Where's to it?
It's a way to kind of show off your outfits.
Yeah.
Hang out with friends.
Right.
Just enjoy the
So it's
cool thing.
festive atmosphere.
Yeah, it's more of a community thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
It's all about community building,
I gotcha.
which is really smart on Roblox's part.
Yeah.
They want players to feel like they're part of a bigger world,
Oh, okay, sense.
bigger community.
All right, so the next one on the list that I wanted to talk about was Welcome to Bloxburg. Oh, yeah, Bloxburg.
So this one, you collect this holiday currency
Yeah.
that you can use to decorate your house.
Yep, you can deck the halls
Yeah.
in your virtual home.
I'm all about.
Exactly.
I love decorating. So
And they've got this.
sign me up for that.
Elf Hunt.
Yeah, the elf hunt.
Well, that sounds really
Really cool way to get people exploring
What is it?
different areas of Bloxburg.
So, you have to go all over the
Yeah, you got to find these hidden elves.
world.
They're tucked away in all sorts of places.
Oh, wow.
And so it's a good way to
Add
keep
that.
people engaged.
That's really cool.
Whoa.
The game world.
And then how does the holiday currency work?
So, you can earn it through gameplay,
Okay.
but you can also purchase it
Right.
with real money
Yeah.
if you want to speed up the decorating process.
So that's how they make money.
That's a big part of their business model.
Okay. I got you.
These events. They're fun for the players, but they're also a great way for Roblox to generate some revenue.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So this next one
Yeah.
that I wanted to talk about
Okay.
was NFL Universe Football.
All right. Football.
So
Interesting choice.
I thought that was kind of a weird one to include.
Not your typical holiday theme.
Because it's like football and holidays.
Right.
Not really
Not usually
two things that go together.
But they've put a festive spin on it.
Yeah, they've got this thing where you score snowflakes instead of touchdowns.
Snowflakes instead of touchdowns.
What I thought was
It's kind of fun.
kind of clever.
Yeah.
And then you mentioned crafting with Santa.
Yes.
And limited time cosmetics.
Yes.
So for someone who's not super familiar with Roblox,
Right.
what does all that mean?
So basically, you're unlocking special items and outfits for your avatar.
Gotcha.
That you can only get during this event. Yeah, you can only get them for a limited
time, exactly. It's all about scarcity.
Yeah.
And exclusivity.
Oh, okay.
That's what makes these events so appealing to players.
Okay, that's interesting. Everyone wants to have something that nobody else has.
That makes sense.
So a big part of it.
Yeah, you were talking about how football's not really a holiday thing.
Right.
But they included it anyway.
Yeah. And I think that's a really smart move on Roblox's part.
So is that just to kind of appeal to a broader...
They're trying to appeal to as many players as possible.
Okay.
Not everyone is going to be into the traditional holiday stuff.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
They're trying to bring in something for everyone.
What about these other ones that we saw, like Bed Wars and Sonic Speed Simulator?
Yep.
Those are also getting in the holiday fun.
So they've got their own holiday events.
They've got their own little twist on it.
Okay.
They're bringing in some festive elements into their games.
Oh, it really is something for...
It's a little something for everyone.
Everyone.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's the whole point.
I gotcha. So this is a really big event.
It is.
And it sounds really cool.
Yeah.
But why go through all this trouble?
That's a good question.
There's
a lot of work
it's
that goes into these events.
So
there's got to be a good reason.
Yeah, what's the bigger picture here?
Right. So I think there are a few key reasons.
Okay.
why Roblox does these events.
Yeah. Oh.
First, it's all about player engagement.
Okay.
You know, they want people to log in, play games.
It makes sense.
Interact with each other.
Yeah.
That's key for any online platform.
Right.
You know, you got to keep people coming back.
Okay.
Second, it strengthens the sense of community.
Good way to
You know, these shared experiences.
Yeah.
They make players feel connected to each other and to the platform itself.
Yeah.
And then finally, yes, there's the revenue generation aspect.
Okay.
You know, these limited time items, the exclusive rewards.
Yeah.
The option to purchase in-game currency.
Yeah.
All that contributes to Roblox's bottom line.
Okay, so they're making money off of this.
Yeah, it's a business.
Makes sense. But at the same time,
but it's also
the players are getting a bunch of...
a win-win.
Yeah, it's a win.
For both Roblox and the players.
Yeah.
You know, the players get all this cool new content and experiences.
Okay.
And Roblox gets to boost its engagement and revenue.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's a pretty smart strategy.
Yeah, it is a very smart strategy.
It makes you wonder.
So where do we go from here?
Yeah.
I mean, these events are obviously really popular.
Right. They're only getting bigger.
And people love them. So
how are they going to evolve?
Yeah, how are they going to evolve?
As online platforms become even more integrated into our lives.
Right.
You know?
That's a good question.
What role are they going to play in shaping virtual communities and social interactions?
That's something to think about.
Yeah, those are big questions.
Definitely.
That we need to consider.
Well, you've given me a lot to think about today.
I hope so.
So anyone listening, if you're interested in this Winter Spotlight event,
definitely check it out.
Yeah, definitely check it out.
There's something for everyone.
There's a lot more to it.
Yeah.
Than meets the eye. We've got everything from...
You can decorate your virtual home.
Yeah, decorating your virtual home.
You can save Santa Claus.
To saving Santa.
You can score snowflakes.
So scoring snowflakes on the football field.
On the football field.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's a wild time.
But what I really hope you take away from this is that...
What do you hope they take away from this deep dive?
These events are really shaping the future of online gaming.
I think that's a key takeaway.
And virtual communities. So,
sure.
Yeah, it's pretty fascinating.
It is.
It's an exciting time.
So that's all the time we have for today.
All right.
I really appreciate you coming on.
Well, thanks for having me.
Talking to us about all this.
It was my pleasure.
And to everyone listening, happy holidays.
Happy holidays, everyone.
We'll